Hi, this is Zoe, and thank you so much for checking out this video. This is video number 2 in a 3-step simple system on how to use landing pages to grow your business in 2015. And today, we'll be talking about how to use an autoresponder to grow your business. And before we even talk about capturing visitors' information and all that good stuff, you wanna look for where you save those visitors' information, and that's what is called an autoresponder. Now, there's some very important things you want to know about autoresponder, and that's what we'll be talking about in this video today. So it's simply a platform where you save visitors' information, like when they go through your website, and there's a kind of like something they call like a web form where they enter their information, and then you can save them to an autoresponder. So before we even talk about autoresponder, we'll create like a web form where you have your visitors enter their information before you can actually save in an autoresponder. So it's very easy to access. You can access visitors information easily, and you can be your list with an autoresponder. That's one of the good things with it, and like you can follow through. So those are the good things about having an autoresponder, because you'd be surprised, especially if you're just starting out. I don't know what you're promoted online, but most business owners, they don't have autoresponder, and they're just sending traffic directly to their websites. And if people, they don't take action, all that traffic and visitors is wasted. If you're having a business online today, you need a way to the visitors that come to your website, you want to get their information as much as possible, so that way you can follow through with them. And there's a lot of reasons why you should do that. One of them is to build relationship, so you can follow up with them. And another one is just good customer service. You can provide some customer care. You can touch bases with your subscribers anytime you want. And also you can connect to a landing page. The only way you can save this visitors information is, you connect through what is called, you connect your landing pages to an autoresponder. And that's exactly what I'll show you today, because a lot of people, they know for sure that they need an autoresponder, but what they're having problems with is just how to connect your landing pages to your autoresponder, and we'll talk about that also. And so I want to tell you the different kinds of autoresponders out there, because it's just a lot of them, and every day like new ones are coming up. So what I want to do is I want to tell you the different kinds, and if you're just starting out, just to give you an idea of what to look for, that will be good for you depending on the kind of business that you're having online. Uh, this is actually just like a beginner's guide. If you've been doing this for a while, this might be too uh, detailed for you. Uh, so if you're just starting out, if you're pro at this, you can skip this step. But I thought, hey, you might be, I don't know what you're doing online. You might be a person that's just starting out, and I want to go step by step. I want to break it down, as simple as possible. Just like maybe you're just having your business uh, today on the web. So I wanna break it down. So they have different kinds of autoresponders out there, and one of them is called Aweber, and another one is GetResponse. Now with GetResponse, you can get it completely free. You don't need no credit card. No credit card is required. You can just get it for 30 days completely free. But we Aweber, I think it's just $1. You can get it. You can start your first month. I think it's $1 or something like that. Another one is Constant Contact, and it's quite a good platform. And I see this commercial. I see they have a commercial on TV all the time. So it's a really good, especially if you it's not actually good for it's not good for the make money online niche, but it's good for other stuff like maybe you're growing like giant tomatoes, or maybe you're in the dating niche or survivor niche or something like that. So it's a good one. Another one is pinpoint. Uh, well, this one I really don't know a whole lot about it, but out of research, I've heard they're really really good. So uh, if you're interested, you can check it out. Another one is Lease Wire. They're really, really good too. But what we'll do is we're not, and then another good one is Traffic Gazer. And Traffic Gazer, they're more than an autoresponder. They can connect you to other social media sites, and they can also connect you to iTunes, and basically there's a whole lot of stuff you can do with it. They have like marketing trainings and stuff like that. So it's pretty huge. And I personally use them myself. But if you're just a beginner and maybe you're just starting out, I recommend using either Aweber or GetResponse. And GetResponse is free for 30 days, so it's a good one to start with. So now, what we'll be actually talking about, what I'm going to show you is how to connect your landing pages to your autoresponder, because it's really, really important, because what this video series is all about is how to use autoresponders, and the benefits of using it, rather than just having visitors come into your website and just leave, and you're probably never going to see them again. So if you can connect your landing pages to your autoresponder, then you can capture those visitors' information via what is called web form, and then you can save those visitors' information so you can get access to them anytime you want. So that's the main thing that we'll be talking about. Um, but you need a list of things to do. This is just like things that you'll be doing in order to connect your landing pages to your autoresponder. You want to create like an account. Like I said, if you're just starting out, you probably want to start out with Aweber or GetResponse. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to create like a campaign or a list. And I'll show you exactly how to do this. And then you want to create what is called a web form. Because if you have a website or even a landing page, the little search box or the little box that your visitors will enter their information is what is called a web form. So you have to know how to create it, and I'll show you how to do this. And you want to set your redirect landing page. It can be a thank you page. It can be your website. It can be maybe a video of you. It can be even something on YouTube, or maybe even your Facebook page. It doesn't matter, but I'll show you exactly. But what you want to do is you want to get like a custom landing page or custom URL, made personal to you. So we'll talk more about that. And so now creating an account it's a pretty easy step, and there's just some things that you want to know when you're creating an account. So like I said, you want to, especially if you're just starting, you want to go with either Aweber or GetResponse. And the thing with creating an account is you follow through, basically watch over my shoulders as I carry on step by step. I want to make this as simple as possible. I know you might be watching this and you have no idea what this stuff is, but if you've been doing this for a while, you can skip this step or whatever, because this might be too simple for you. But if you're just a beginner, this will really benefit you, and that's why I want to break this down. I want to go as easy as possible, step by step as possible, for somebody that's just starting out, so they can follow through and and make it easy for you. So here are some important tips on how to create a list or a campaign. You want to separate. If you're having, let's say you have like a lot of products, maybe you make money online niche, or maybe you're growing giant tomatoes, or maybe you're in the dating, or you're teaching people how to get a date. You want to have separate lists for every product that you own. You don't want to mix your list, because as simple as this sounds, you'll be surprised to see a lot of people, they just, they just put everything in the same list, and then they have people just screaming at them. Um, and they're sending like negative comments and stuff like that, because you don't want to be sending a message. Let's say somebody subscribed to your list about, maybe they want to find out about dating, and then you're sending them information about growing giant tomatoes. Well, that's kind of contradictory, and they'll be sending you back negative comments, and screaming at you. So you don't want that for your business. You don't want that for your list. So you want to create a separate list for every product. And, you know, sometimes, even though you have a list, let's say, of teaching people how to get a date, uh, sometimes people, they might still send back negative comments. But one thing is, you cannot fight darkness. The only way to really conquer or fight darkness is just turning on the light. So if somebody sends a negative comment, you don't comment back. You don't send back a negative comment. Because I see some people, it's like they're just fighting out there. And sending back negative comments, saying, just saying some nasty stuff. So what you want to do is just ignore them. You know, just like I said, you don't want to send back negative comments. It's like you're fighting with them or something like that. Because some people, naturally, they're just negative. So if they send you a negative comment, don't don't reply. Just ignore them. You know. Um, so what we'll do now is, creating a web form. I want to show you some tips that you'll need when creating a web form. So a web form, you want to place on either a landing page or a website. So that's where you place your web form, and just less information is required. And there's a reason for this. Now, you can collect more information if you want. I see some people, they'll get like maybe their visitor's name, address, and email, all that stuff. It depends on, if you're like a real estate guy. Yes, you probably want to collect like maybe their name and their email and their address, or maybe their phone number. But if you're doing, let's say, internet marketing or something like that, you probably just need just their email. The less information that you collect, the better, because what I found is, if I request for little information, maybe just their email, I get more people to send me their information, and I build my list faster. So uh, most web form are set on the default setting, and that's what I was talking about earlier. So what you want to do is change the default setting and put yourself a custom landing page. Now, this can be your website, this can be a thank you page, or it might be just a video of you, or maybe it can be on your Facebook page, or like I said, on your YouTube channel. It doesn't matter, but you need your own custom landing page to send them through, or custom URL. And just like I said, you want to create yourself a custom URL. Uh, you can either do like a thank you page, or a website. And what we'll be using is the HTML code. Now, if you see a JV code, you probably want to ignore it, because we're not going to be using a JV code in this process, in this video series. So what we'll be using is HTML code, and it's not, you don't have to learn it or anything like that. I'll show you exactly how to go about it. It's pretty easy, and I'll show you. Now, you turn off the CSS style, and you really don't need it. And I don't know what the use is for, but all you got to do is turn it off, and I'll show you exactly how to go about this. And then HTML code is what is required for your Easy Landing Page Pro, and I'll show you exactly how to go about it. So that's just it for that. And what we'll be doing right now, I'll take you first to GetResponse services, and then we'll go to Aweber. I'll show you how to create a list and create a web form, and then use that information for your Easy Landing Page Pro. So what we'll do right now, let's go to the web, and first of all, let's go to Google, and then my computer's a little bit slow. And so now we can go to get response. You just type in get response, that's one of them. And this is what I recommend you use, because you can see right here, no credit card required. Try it full system for 30 days. So it's something that you probably want to try in your business, and they have an easy landing page builder included, so you probably don't want to have any uh, you don't want to have any landing page builder software. If you want, you can use them free for 30 days if you want. So let's just go and click the free button right there. So all you do is you you just enter few information. Let me go ahead and click on that and see. Yeah, my computer is a little bit slow, but all you do is you just fill in your email and your first name and then your password, and boom, that's it. That's all it takes. Now if you want to see what their pricing is, you can go ahead right now. You can check out what their pricing for 1,000 subscriber is just $15 a month. For 2,500 is just $25 a month, and for 5,000 is $45 a month. And their biggest package right here, 1,000 subscribers. I mean, 100,000 subscribers is 450. So it's and you can save 18% if you do like an uh, annual payment. And you can also call them. And in my opinion, they have the best customer service. So you can always check that out for yourself. And you can have them on the phone. They can show you all this stuff. So it's not they're not very technical. So let me go ahead and log in, and I can take you to the back office of my account, so I can show you exactly how this stuff is done. So as you can see right here, you see they always have like promotion that they're doing, and you can check that out if you like. But here's the back office, and you can see here's a list that I have, and also you can see if you invite like a friend, you can get like $30. Let's say you have like a friend or somebody that wants to grow like a business online, you can always like refer them and get like $30 per referral. So what we'll be doing today is, first of all, like I said, I'll show you how to create a list, because that's the first thing you want to learn how to do. Create a list, and then what we'll do is we'll link uh, our landing page. We'll link this autoresponder to our landing page, so that way when people get on our page, they can enter their information, and it's gonna save in this autoresponder, so we can get access to them every time. And like I said, you can't mix. If you have like a lot of products out there, you cannot mix. Let's say you have a dating niche that you're teaching people how to get a date, and you also have another product. Let's say you're teaching people how to grow giant tomatoes. You cannot mix. You have to create separate lists, or people they'll be complaining, they'll be screaming at you. And so what I'll do is I'll show you exactly how to create lists and how to name it. So what you do is, you see right here on the right hand side, uh, you see where my mouse is. When you click on that little arrow, it's gonna drop down, and you wanna go where it says create a campaign. So you click on that, and it's very, very easy. Let's say you're teaching people how to, uh, let's just use landing page. Let's just say, uh, designer landing page. Let's just say designer landing page, and let's go ahead and create campaign. So as you can see right here, it's already created. And if you go back, so as simple as that, you see it's all done. So if you go back to your dashboard, then you look right here, you can tell that you can see right here designer landing page is already there. And the next thing you want to do before we go to web form, you want to go right here, this little you can see this, it looks like a wheel. You want to click on it. It's taking a little while. And as you can see right here, it says designer landing page. So you can tell that this is a landing page that we created. And you know, your email will show right there, and all your information, you know, will show right here also, like your, and this is for compliance reason. And I'm not going to show you my profile, but you want to click on this permission, and there's a reason why you do that. You see, by default, just like I was telling you, they have like what is called they set it in a way that uh, and it just has to do with get response. There's like a default settings. They want you to confirm. They want every subscribers or every visitors that come to your page by default get response set it in such a way where they have to confirm their email. You know, they have to go back to their it's called double opt-in. I'm pretty sure you know about this. But what I found is if you do a double opt-in, uh, you don't build your list faster, you know, because a lot of people, they're just lazy. They cannot go back to their email and confirm their subscription. So what you want to do, you need a single opt-in. And so for that reason, you want to go right here and uncheck all of these three. So that way you have just single opt-in, and the settings is already updated right here. And that's all you do. And so the next thing now we want to do, you want to create a web form. Now this one right here is just for special web form. It's called beta web form. This, you don't need this. You don't need these two. What you need is the third one right here. That's what you need, especially for if you're just starting out. So what you want to do is you want to click on that, and it's pretty easy to do. There's a reason why I'm going slow, and there's a reason why I'm explaining this stuff step by step. So you can always come back and watch this, or you can, if this is too basic for you, you can always fast forward it. As you can see right here, they have all kinds of designer looking web form. And if you don't know what a web form is, it's actually what, like I said, visitors, if they come to your website, this is where they actually enter their information before you can save to an autoresponder. So we have to create this, and we have to use this is what we use for our landing pages also, especially the Easy Landing Page Pro. This is what we use. So what you want to do, if you're like a real estate guy, you probably need a lot of this information. Maybe you need the name. You also need an email. And if you need like their birthday and ages, you can always just drag. That's all you do. You drag and paste. I'm not going to do that right now, but all you can do is drag. You can see it right there. You can paste it right there. But I'm not going to need this. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it. So if you need like to enter, like, let's say the city, or let's say fax, or let's say home phone number, you can always drag and add it right there. You can see it's added right there. But we're not gonna need that information in this video, because we're just gonna create like a simple web form. So what you want to do is right there, you see, you can if you don't need like the header right there, all you gotta do is you click on it right there, and you can delete it. You see, I can delete the footer. I don't need the name, and all I can do, I can click right there and delete the name also. So this is just all we need, and all this little stuff right here you just don't need. Maybe, if there's anything, you can always delete it, but this is all we need right here. I just need to capture just an email address. So once you're done with that, then now you can go ahead and click next. It's probably a good idea to save your web form before you click next. So it's taking a little while, but now it's saved. So just like I was telling you, we have to name our web form. So all you do, you click on that. It's taking a little while to load up. So click on that and you name your web form. So we'll call this designer landing page 1. And just like I was telling you, so you can see the confirm opt-in, we turn it off. because we don't need for visitors to confirm their opt-in. Now, if you leave this, there is gonna be double opt-in, so you don't want that. You want to send them either to your landing page or like to a thank you page or maybe to your website. So we will change this to a custom landing page, with which in this video series, let's just use Google for now. So once you did that, you can go ahead now and save your form, because you have to save it in order to get to the next page. And you can always come back and change this. You can always come back and change this custom thank you page or landing page. You can always change this URL. You can always come back and change it if you like. So once we get that saved, we'll go to next. So you can see right here, this JV script, like I was saying, this is not what we need. You want to choose this option because we'll be doing it because you want to do it by yourself. You don't want GetResponse to do it for you. You want to do it by yourself. So you go ahead and check that box right there, and I'll show you exactly how to go about this. And then, just like I said, we need the HTML code. We don't need the JV, so you want to click on that. And there's a little what is called CSS style. It's just like the design on the page. We don't need all that little design. We just want to have like a clean web form. So you want to go ahead and turn that off. And this is exactly what we need for a landing page. So you can see, so all you got to do is you just go ahead and copy. You just go ahead and copy the page, I mean the URL, the HTML code. Let's see what we can do. Copy that. So what you're gonna do is you just copy all of that. See how easy it is to copy. So you just copy that, and that is all you need. So this is it for GetResponse. As simple as that sound, that's all you got to do. So I'll just go ahead and log out, and then what I'll do is I'll go now to Aweber and show you exactly how to create, if you choose to use but Aweber, I want to show you exactly how to create a web form. See, so it's telling me that my login information could not be verified and stuff like that, but let's go ahead and log in. So if you prefer using Aweber, I want to show you exactly how to create a web form. So this is a list that I have, and you can see how many subscribers I have. So what you want to do is to create a list with Aweber. You want to, because it's a little bit different. So you can see right there where it says manage list. That's where you click. You click on manage list, and then you can see I have a lot of lists right here. And so you can see right here I have a bunch of lists, but right here is where you go to create a list. You click on that, and also we'll be creating a web form with Aweber also. So this is where you want to name like your company. I have my company right there, and I have my website. What you can do is you can change it to whatever name you want. You can use whichever name you want, and you can put your website right here because this is mine right there. And of course, they'll ask for your address and your name and stuff like that. And once you're done with that, you can go to next, and this is where you create your list name. So we just use the normal designer landing page one, and then this is where you describe what your list is all about. So what we have on this video series is it's an introductory guide on how to use landing pages to grow your business in 2015. So that's what our list is all about. So you put that right there, and then you can see right here. Once you're done with that, you just everything is right here. You just now this is just uh, if you want confirm like request and you put first name, all that stuff. I don't, you know, we just use confirm your subscription, and we'll come back to it. I'll show you exactly how to go about that, and you can just create your list right there. So you can tell that your list is created right there. You can see designer landing page 1. So that tells you that your list is created. And so we want just single opt-in, you know, just like we did for get response. You want just a single opt-in. You don't want people to go to their email and confirm their subscription, because people are lazy. If you want to collect more information, you're gonna have single opt-in. And a way to change that is to go right here where it says list options. You want to go to list settings. Takes a little while, and you see all the list information right there. You can change some stuff if you want, and all that stuff. And I'm not gonna click on personal. It's when you want to put, like, let's say your photo and stuff like that. I might have my personal information right there, so I might not. Well, let me go ahead and do that. You know, it doesn't matter. This is where, like, if you want to put, like, let's say your phone number, you want people to contact you or something like that, put your phone number right there. And you can put your phone number. You can also put your website. You can also put your website right there, and that's what people will see on your email at the bottom of your page of your email. This is where people, they'll see like your website and your signature. Let's say you have a signature, you can put it. Also, you can put your phone number right there, and people, they can contact you and stuff like that. And also you can also connect to Twitter and connect to Facebook, but I'm not gonna do that on this video right here. And this is where you put your photo. You know, you can upload a photo if you want. You click on that, but I'm not gonna do that. The stuff I want to show you is that you wanna right here where it says send confirmation opt-in email. You wanna turn that off. You wanna click on yes, so that way you have just a single opt-in. And once you're done with that, uh, they don't automatically I can't even speak. They don't you have to save it. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So once you save it right there, now it's saved. So you can go back now to home, and everything now is good. You can tell now everything is good to go. So you can see. Uh, so the next thing we'll do now is to create a web form. And how you create a web form, you can see right here. This one is a little bit different. You can see sign up form. So you click on that. And you can see create your first sign up form. So with Aweber, it's a little bit different. So you click on that. And you have like a tutorial video right here. So that's pretty easy to do. And you can see right here, Aweber is a little bit different. So this is where you go if you want more information and stuff like that. You can always add it right there, just like we said, like address. You drag it, but we don't need the name. We just need just email, and we don't need all this extra stuff, you know, Aweber and you know. Uh, but we can leave that, or you can take it out. You can just click that if you like. Uh, Once you're done with that, then you go ahead and save your web form. It's always good to save it. And then you can go now to step number 2, and we can create a web form name. So designer, I always use my list name and my web form to have the same name. And right here for your thank you page, like I said, you go to custom page. Let's use Google for now. It's the same thing, just like we did for get response. And that's all you do right there. And then what you want to do now, you save it. And then once you save it, you go to step number 3 right there. You click on that. As you can see, you want to install your own web form. You don't want a webber to install you for you and all this stuff. So you want to click on, install your own. And once you do that, you don't want the JavaScript. You want the HTML, raw HTML. And just like always, we don't need this extra design. You can always turn that off as usual. And then this is what we'll need for our landing page. So this is really, 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 really simple. Even if you've never done anything like this online, you can just follow these steps, and this is what we'll need for our landing page. So in the next video, I'll show you step by step on how to create a landing page, a unique, nice landing page using the Easy Landing Page Pro. So stay tuned for the next video, and bye for now.